Hey guys, it's Sam. Today I'm going to be talking about the things you should consider when choosing a college, whether that means choosing colleges to apply to, or just choosing the college that you're ultimately going to attend. To make this video shorter, I'll just be listing factors and giving a bit of input on each one, but if you have questions or comments, feel free to DM me or Justin on Instagram at justin.and.sam, and we would be more than happy to help. And as always, the timestamps for each section of this video will be in the description below. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. Alright, so first it's important to consider what I'm going to call the basic factors when you're choosing a college. I'll go through 6 of these factors here, although I'm sure you could probably think of more. So the first thing that you should probably consider is what type of school you're looking for. By type, I mean, do you want to go to a private school or a public school? And are you interested in a research university, a liberal arts school, a trade school, or something else? That's a really important question to ask yourself when you're choosing a college. That ties into my next point. You'll also want to consider size. How big of a college do you want to go to? Would you rather attend a small school where you get personalized help, or go to a large school where there are many new people to meet? If you figure out what size school you want, it'll make narrowing things down much easier. And by this, I don't just mean school size. What about class size? You can look up the student to faculty ratio at the schools you're considering to figure out what your classes will mostly look like, or you can just Google the average class size at your school. Do you want lecture hall style classes or classes that are only around 20 to 30 people? This is another important question to ask yourself. Besides that, you should also look into academics. Do the schools you're considering have programs that you like? What about majors? And are their departments good in the areas you're interested in? If not, maybe it's time to take those colleges off your list. Now, if you and your colleges have made it this far, then yay! Now it's time to talk about selectivity. I'm sure you've heard the rule of thumb by now. Apply to at least 3 safety schools, 3 match schools, and 3 reach schools. It's really important to keep this in mind, as you may not be accepted everywhere, and thus should consider applying to colleges you like that have a wide variety of selectivities. Selectiveness? I don't know. And then, of course, there's cost. College is really expensive, so please consider that when you're choosing where to apply and go. If you're choosing the college that you will be attending, scholarships are a definite plus because they save money. As for choosing where to apply, keep in mind that application fees are heavy and tuition at many schools is a lot of money. Try to choose colleges that are practical in your interests, but also have payable tuition. Or apply to scholarships, the more the better. That brings me to the last factor, location. I encourage you to think about where you would like to live for the next 4 or more years of your life. Can you see yourself on the East Coast? Would you want to live somewhere rural or somewhere urban? Are you more of a California person or a Nebraska person? By answering these questions, you'll be able to get a clearer picture of what you're really looking for in a college. Anyway, to quickly summarize the 6 basics: type, size, academics, selectivity, cost, and location. I'll be talking a little more about location in the next section of this video. Okay, so a bit more on location. Here are 5 quick questions to ask yourself about location when you're choosing a college. Number 1, how is the campus? Do you like the style and the size? Could you really see yourself there? Number 2, what's the ideal weather like around your college? Number 3, do you want your college to have a village or a college town? Number 4, how far is your college from home? How far is it from the city? Number 5, how easy is it to find the foods that you like around your college? For example, is there Japanese food in Tennessee? Is there a Waffle House in Washington? Can you get authentic enchiladas in New York? The next thing that I want to talk about is quality of life. So let's try something a little different. I want you to see if you can imagine life at your dream college. Then I'm going to pose a series of questions. See if you can answer them. What is the culture like at your dream college? Party culture? Nerd culture? Both? Neither? What does housing look like there? Do you have a single? Are there communal bathrooms? Is there AC? What activities and clubs or groups do you want to join in college? What does security look like on campus? How high-tech is it? How much is there? How much is needed? What food does the college serve? Does it matter if the college is environmentally conscious? Is the college diverse, religious, political, prestigious, pretentious, high pressure? Hopefully your answers to those questions gave you some insight about what you're looking for in colleges. What you can do now is research colleges that fit what you want. Finally, in no particular order, here's just some random factors that you probably want to consider in your college search as well. First up, do you want to participate in something overseas? If so, check out which colleges have foreign exchange or study abroad programs. Next, are you taking a ton of APs? If so, it would be a shame for those credits to go to waste. Look up which colleges give credit for the APs that you've taken. Besides that, if ranking matters to you, you can research what colleges are the most prestigious or well-known. That'll help you narrow down some choices too. Finally, it all really just comes down to this. What colleges appeal to you? Where do you truly feel like you belong? Do you just have a gut feeling or passion for any specific school? If so, then go for it. In the end, there's really nothing that can help you decide what colleges you want besides just how you feel about it. And we're done! Thank you guys for tuning in to this advice video, and please feel free to like, comment, and share. Oh, and we'll be doing a Q&A here next week, so comment your questions below. Thanks again, and see you next week!